Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your monthly zodiac sign reading. This is for not only Taurus Sun, but Taurus Moon or Taurus Rising. You may find that when you watch for your sun sign, it doesn't resonate so much. You may want to check out your moon sign or your rising sign. I sometimes watch them all for an overall picture, right, of what could be going on starting in the month of November. So there's that. I also want to let you know that I'm using some new questions here, so I hope that you like them. And if you do, please give me that thumbs up or leave me a comment saying that you do. If you find that you like the way I did it before better, let me know that, because I'm open to hearing that as well. But let's just get going. These are energies, people, situations that may be coming in and around you or will trigger you into what is on these cards. So we're going to start with overall theme of the month, and that is time to go. And I love it because look, it's a 4 and a 5, which is a 9. You see, she's almost there. She's almost, the door's off in the distance, which would be the 10, where you finally go, right? You end. It's the ending. But here we have time to go with the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is usually, when I say it incorrectly and say the rocky water, but it's the stormy seas to calm shores, okay? You leave what may be turbulent or, I don't know, just whatever's kind of messing with you, because swords are air and it is your thinking, right? So whatever it is that's causing you a bit of grief or, just not working or running the way that you would like it to, it's time to go. It's time to leave it behind and move on to the calmer water, okay? You can see the crows here are pulling the boat. They're pulling it here to the shore, to the calm shore, out of the turbulent sea. So whatever is, there could be a situation coming up in and around you, Taurus, that is going to say, you know what? Enough of this turbulence in whatever area of your life, people, places, things. It's time to go. It's time to move forward, to move on. Next, we have, what are you leaving behind? Freedom. Now, don't panic, because they're never going to ask you to leave behind your freedom. There's going to be a card here with it, which is the 6 of Pentacles. And we're going to read this. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. That's what you're leaving behind, is the way you used to think, which was, there's no way I can get out of this. There's no way I can free myself from this person, place, or thing. There isn't any way for me to do this. I'm not strong enough. I don't have the stamina to keep it going. I don't have the financial means to do it in some cases. But this is your message saying you leave that way of thinking behind. And I feel that it ties right into here, because you're leaving it behind and you're moving to calmer waters, to a new shore, where you're going to create your own happiness, your own abundance, where you will not only have enough for yourself, but you will have enough for everyone. It could be, in this case, what are you leaving behind? The belief that you cannot have financial freedom in your life. It could even be that. So whatever comes up and around that, it tests this, where someone may say to you, do you want to invest in something? And you're like, invest? I barely have enough money to pay my rent. And they may say, but if you start at $5 a month, and you say, well, I could do that, right? That's you changing your attitude from I can't be financially free to I can start building towards it. Just an example, but may ring true for some people. What is entering your life? Oh, this is so perfect, you guys. Regeneration. Again, it's a 10. It's the ending. The ending of whatever this is, the ending of whatever this is. You're going to, and it's like a volcano, right? Or if we think of the tower, where it burns to the ground and you rebuild from the ground up on a solid, firm foundation, set of beliefs, whatever it is, with the 5 of Cups. Yeah, this Five of Cups is kind of back in this energy. It's that feeling of, I don't have enough. I don't have enough, and how can I even turn myself around to see the potential out there? Really, it is. It's being so focused on almost what you don't have that you're unable to turn yourself around to see what you do have or what you could have. And that's the regeneration. That is you taking control, getting your freedom back, and deciding that you can create the life, whatever it is in your situation, whatever it is that you want. This regeneration is an ending so that you can regenerate, rebirth, regrow. Love this message for you, Taurus. It seems like there could be some heavy stuff going on in here, but there is, but there's a positive outcome to this if you're willing to do it. So if you're willing to turn around, if you're willing to allow to be pulled to the calm shore. So what is to come in regards to wealth, abundance, whatever we want to call it? We have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. We are talking about finding freedom, time to go, time to move to new shores, turn around and see what's there, rebirth, regrow. But we're talking here about what is to come as far as wealth goes with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I love it. I love how when I get these kinds of cards and I'm like, how does that fit in? You'd think up here we'd want to say, leave the grief behind and what's to come, freedom. But that's not the way they put the cards out, because the way they choose these cards through me and then put the message through me, it seems backwards, but it always works out perfectly, Taurus. So when it comes to wealth, abundance, physical, material things, actual money, just have an abundance in your life in general, people, places, things, right? It's almost like you have a feeling of sadness around it. And I feel like it could tie in up to here where you didn't believe that you could do this for yourself. But you can. Here's the deal. I said if you're willing to work at it, this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is hard work. This is working hard. This is being determined. This is going slow and steady. This is being productive on a daily basis. And when you do that, this leaves, right? You leave that grief, that feeling of, I don't deserve it. Look, I can't even focus on the good stuff. You leave that all behind. Hard work. That is, I feel, going to be the core of your message here, Taurus. Hard work, hard work, hard work. Is it going to be hard work to go and to get to that better place? Yes. Is it going to be hard work to change your thought process around about freedom? Yes. Is it going to be hard for you to see that there's more behind you if you just turn around rather than focusing on this one little hole and your one possession inside of it? Yes. Will it be hard to let go of any grief or, I don't know, just sadness, just, I want to say, despair around it? Yes, but you need to work hard. Okay? Let's look at what is to come around relationships. And this is any type of relationship, from love to family, friends, co-workers, whatever, acquaintances. And with it, we have Hanged Man. Well, the Hanged Man is seeing something from a different perspective. So say this girl here was standing up, because I think at some point she may be standing up on the cliff, right? And she's looking down. She doesn't see all of this stuff in the water. But the minute she turns around and looks at it, okay, in a different way, she sees some answers maybe, or solutions to her problem. So when it comes to relationships, again, chop wood is like the Eight of Pentacles. Chop wood, carry water. Okay, this is be busy. Chop wood, carry water. Nothing gets done if you're not doing something, right? And a 6 is really doing in order to achieve harmony, success. advancement, whatever it is in your life. So if you want advancement, success, harmony within your relationships, then you need to do the hard work to make that happen. Maybe for some of you, maybe it's not so much the hard work, but it's going to be seeing things from a different perspective, okay? Because that's where you will find the answers. But I feel like this is positive. I don't feel like this is a leaving a relationship. Sometimes that happens, and when it comes out like that, and when it doesn't, I want to say here, I don't feel that's what this message is. I feel this is a message of whatever relationship you're dealing with here, where there may be issue or what may come up and around it, is hard work and seeing things from a different perspective. And it will pay off. Now, when it comes, what is to come regarding personal growth, humor. Oh, I love that, because this is very down, right? The grief, having to leave something or someone or something behind, trying to fight for your freedom here, a rebirth for yourself. You know what? You need to keep a sense of humor, plain and simple. There's your personal growth. Be able to have a laugh. And it may be hard in the beginning, but eventually, we know this always happens. You can look back and have a laugh about it. Okay, and Three of Pentacles are people working together. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And maybe that's it. You need to get out with your friends. Maybe you need to go out and do something with them, maybe a kind of friend team building sort of exercise. Whatever it is, you need to have fun. You need to find the humor in your life. It is too short, this go round on Earth, while you're here learning, to not find humor in things, Taurus. Even the worst things can be laughed at in some way, and when it's appropriate, okay? And when it's your own, yeah. Probably would not be laughing at other people's hardships, no. But your own, you can, because you can see the humor in it. Okay, that card just came out. Actually, two. We have the Nine of Pentacles. That is you achieving success on your own. That is you getting your financial freedom, literally the Nine of Pentacles. That is you being able to take care of yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't want others or others couldn't have helped you along the way, but it really does talk to you really doing it yourself. But just know you don't have to. The Page of Swords. Oh, pages, I love them. Young, full of vigor. And the Page of Swords, just always looking for new ways of doing things, for new ways to regrow would be one. For new ways to work on the relationship, right? New ideas, new ways of communicating maybe in the relationship. That might be it. But they're new. They're new, they're fresh. And with the Swords especially, very curious and wanting to learn new things and do things in a new way. Let's get one last card here for the overall. I didn't even say it could be for confirmation, clarification, or further advice for the table. We have the Five of Pentacles. I love that it's coming right here with the Five of Cups. This is the feeling of lack. It really goes better back here with the grief and the freedom, right? This is feeling like you don't have anything. But again, if you were to just go around the corner, this is a church. And they would help you. And they would bring you in and you would be warm and they would feed you and they would help you, maybe even let you stay there. You know what I mean? So again, you need to go around that corner. You need to turn around and you need to see things from a different perspective. Get to the calm shore and you will find your abundance in your life, whether it's in money, things, or just generally speaking, okay? So Taurus, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please throw me that thumbs up. Subscribing and liking my videos is anonymous, okay, unless you have a public channel for the subscribe. But when you like a video, totally anonymous, and I appreciate that, okay? If you know someone who needs to hear this message, please pass it along. My regular viewers, hello. If you are new, please subscribe and hit that notification button so that you know when my videos come out. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next reading.